Unity in the family.
Oh, okay. So part 2.
Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yesterday we spoke about, how to bring unity to the family. So tonight we're going to speak about participation. Are we excluding our kids, or we want them to participate so they feel they are part of the family? This is like a gift that we can give to our kids and to us as well. Kids, they are partners to the feeling of the parents, to the plans, to the worries. They feeling, I belong over here, and that's bring a connection. They're not feeling like they're outsiders. Example, if you want to move, yes. So can you ask your kids, what do you think? Should we move? Where should we go? This and that. So the child feels, I'm a part of the family. Imagine parents coming and say, okay, we're moving. What, which, where, when? So now, when the kids will start to participate on their own will, when they feel that they are part of what's happening. If I'm an outsider, why should I care? Why should I care? That's your problem. That's not my problem. Every person feeling responsibility and connection, and he wants to also to carry part of the load only when he is a partner to it. Active partner, not a silent one, active. When a child sees the difficulty of the parents, so he feels obligation to help. So our kids are not less than that. Imagine inspection is coming at your workplace and you are the manager and you're getting all the workers and you're asking them, what do you think we should do? How are we going to present what we're doing there? So all the workers will be, okay, they'll feel part of the deal, no? It gives them motivation. Do we have the ability to give the motivation to our kids? or we just order them, like in the army.
You want them to feel that they're involved with the family.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
So many times the involvement is what? You have to clean the table.
Yeah.
You have to wash the dishes. You have to go to school. You have to do homework. That's the participation.
It's giving orders.
You just have to buy them uniform, and they should know how to do this, and welcome to the army. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then the parents will complain why they don't care, why they don't see what we're doing for them. They don't see. They don't see it. Soon I'll give you some examples how to show a child how difficult is this in a workplace. Soon. Now, where did we learn this chokhmah? Where is it written in the Torah that you have to participate? Let the kids participate. We cannot say things that is not coming from the Torah, yes? So, you remember, soon enough we will read it, that Lavan was chasing after Yaakov, yes? Was he chasing him? Now, after they made up and everything else, the Torah comes with something very interesting. Yaakov, the Torah says, Vayomer Yaakov le'echav. Yaakov saying to his brothers, how many brothers does he have? He has only one. Who is it? Esau. Was he there? He was not there. So what does it mean, Vayomer Yaakov le'echav? And Yaakov said to his brothers, who are the brothers? Where they came from? So this is the questions of the Midrash, where these brothers appears. And the Midrash is answering, Echav, the brothers, Elu Banav, the children of Yaakov. All of a sudden, the Torah called them the brothers of Yaakov. Why brothers? Rashi explained. At the time that they came to help him, they became brothers. Meaning, since he needed their help, and right away the children coming to help, they became brothers. They feel like we are in the same boat. Many children don't understand us because they don't feel that they are in the same boat as we are. Do they see the difficulties that we're going through? We have some teachers here, right? So if you had a bad day in school today, you're coming home like a torero, you know, you don't know who to jump on, and you're not saying to your kids, I want to tell you something, I had such a bad day today, I'm telling you. I don't know what happened today, but nobody behave today. So the kids understand that Ima, she had a bad day today in school. But Ima don't say anything. Hey, you, fix up the table. So the children, when Ima don't see, they can say to each other, that's it. She lost it. And zeu. I don't care what happened because you don't let them feel. Let them feel what you went through. It's so powerful that the kids, the Torah call them brothers. Meaning the Torah wants to say it's much easier to help when you feel I'm a partner over here. I'm part of it. I have to pitch in. So why don't we parents let the kids, participate in our life also? And you see how fast things will change. You'll see it. Here we go. Let me give you examples. Ima woke up in the morning after a long night that she didn't sleep. And she's saying to the kids, kids, I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep all night. The baby had fever all night. He was crying. I had to hold him in my hands. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. How do you think the child will react to something like that? Imagine now a child. And depends how you're going to say it. Don't say, don't you see I didn't sleep all night? Didn't you hear the baby? What, are you deaf? And you're going to jump on everybody now and they say, the baby, I'm telling you, they're going to start to hate this baby. Depends on the approach, what Ima is going to say. If you're going to talk to the child and say, Ima, I'm exhausted, or night, this kid is going to school. He cannot wait to come back home. And the first thing he will ask you, Ima, how the baby? Does he still have fever? Or if the child is older one a little bit, he say, Ima, you tired. Maybe go and rest. And I will take care of the baby. I'll watch the baby. Why the child will say it? Because he feels for Ima, he feels Ima fill them in. He became participant in her long night that she couldn't sleep.
Harav, when we confide in the children, then they feel a partner. They feel like a partner to us.
Yes.
But when you don't confide in them, they feel like an outsider.
Exactly. Exactly. But we're saying, why should I say to a child, anyway, will not understand? So we make them in our house feeling like a stranger. And that's not good. And then the family will not be united because he don't care what's happening to you. And you all the time will criticizing the child, okay? How come you don't care? So what should I care? I don't know what to care about. Another example. Ima, she is telling a child 10 years old, only 10 years old, that she went this morning to the market and she said, you know, the apples, I saw the apples, so expensive. I couldn't believe my eyes. You know, 2 weeks ago it was 150. Now it became $2.99 a pound. I can't believe it. It jumped so much. That's what she said to the child. Two days passed. The child wants an apple. He goes to the fridge. He takes an apple. He takes one bite, 2 bites. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the taste. And he wants to throw it to the garbage. The child wants to throw the apple in the garbage. So he's going toward the garbage can. Pitom he stopped. Why are you stopping? He remembered what Ima told him. That she paid arm and a leg for a pound. And Ima told him that the apples became very expensive. So what did he do? What do you think the child will do? Will throw it? He will put it back in the fridge. Why? Ima said that is expensive. He feels it now, he feels it. But if you don't tell him anything, you see Pitom, the child taking an apple, throwing it into the garbage. Now start the speech. Now she became the lecturer. He said, you know what you're doing? Are you normal? You know how much money I paid for this? I don't know. You didn't tell me. $3 a pound. You want to throw the apple? Do you know how many kids don't have what you have? Now we starting the whole 9 yards. Is it a kid's fault? Is it a kid's fault? No. Right? Many kids, when they come home, they say, Mommy, what did you cook? Again, chicken. Put you here, over here, you see? Already chicken going in my stomach already. I'm tired of chicken. And Peter Mima take the apron. What? That's what you saying? Do you know how much it costed me? I went this place, I went that place, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know. If you let him hear what you went through, he will think twice if to eat it or not. Maybe that will solve the problems with the parents over here that the kids don't want to eat. Okay. Now, did you see a kid in the kindergarten or in the classroom that they always first to jump to help or to participate? Any teachers over here?
Yes, correct.
Yes,
do.
yes.
They do it very enthusiastically.
Why?
They sit in the house and they're part of the help when their parents need it.
Without being in the house, I can tell you that the parents are doing a good job. Why? Because they instill inside this child partnership and careness. They're gonna be always, these kids, the first one to jump and to volunteer. When they're gonna get older, they're gonna be people, he says, I am a guarantor over here. I want to participate. So we learn something very, very important. Let your kid participate in your thoughts. You went shopping, tell them, it was so hot in the store. I don't know what happened. I think the air condition, something was wrong. And the prices, why, I'm telling you. And the service, בכלל. But even though I went, I bought, I did this for you, this child is not gonna come. I'm having already chickens in my stomach. It's not gonna happen. So now, I'm asking the couples over here. Is it easy for us from time to time to let my spouse, okay, participate in my feelings? How many times I keep my feelings to myself? Anybody home? Most
I
of the time, we say, okay,
I think ladies say their feelings, Rabbi.
oh yes. This we know. How about a man? How about a man?
Ask them.
They don't want to talk to me.
They don't want to talk. I don't know.
Because we have to teach the child at home to share his feelings, how he feels with other people that he trusts. Because the child is learning only from the parents. He has nobody else to learn from. The parents are the role model. When you let the child share, yes, how you feel, so he is learning on himself. He can now recognize himself how he feels. And he's saying it now with words. So we teaching the child how to open up, you know. Many men that I see, they don't know how to open up. They're afraid to open up. Because why? The house that they came from was like an army. If a parents have a distance, emotional distance from the child, and you not react toward him as a partner, you are blocking the possibility for him to have an open communication with you. So listen how things will sound at home. Pay attention now, everybody. Here is the investigator, Ima, FBI. Did you prepare your homework? Where were you? Look at the questions. Did you finish your homework? Where were you until now? Did you brush your teeth? Did you wash your hands? FBI. How does the child feel?
Intimidated.
So that's how many men feels when they're coming home. Why are you late?
Mm.
Mhm.
Where were you? Why didn't you call me? FBI. Instead of saying, oh, you came home. Oh Hashem, I was so worried. I was worried. I didn't know what happened. So this is not sounding like I'm letting you, I want to share with you how I felt when you came late. So what is more pleasant? Where were you? Why didn't you call me? You forgot that you have a home? Is this the right approach? Is it the right approach?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Now,
The man feels guilty.
now I hear that the ladies are quiet. Because that's what they do. Pithom they feel like FBI agents. Yeah. But why can't you share how you feel? I was worried. You know me that right away I start to think who knows what happened to you, and so on and so on. He might say, Ma, well, he can say whatever he wants, but at least you're showing the kids that you want the Abba to share your feelings. So if you're asking the child this, Did you brush your teeth? Did you wash your hands? Did you eat? Did you finish your food? Did you finish homework? That's the relationship. So the child say, they are interested in me only when they have to check me if I'm performing or not. So it's important for them, the homework. They don't want him on the streets. And it's important for him to brush his teeth. But practically, they're not interested if he is a person or not. You're not a person, you're an object that you have to perform. When you have a boss that all the time investigating you, what time did you come today? What did you teach today? Blah, 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 blah. Does he care בכלל that you're a person? Huh? Yeah. So now listen to what's going to happen. Parents, hello. When the kids becoming teenagers, pitome you see, what happened to the child? It was not like that. It was so sweet, כזה. פתאום, פח, פח, פח. Here we go. Ima trying, or Abba trying to talk to the child. How was it? Okay. Did you enjoy it? Yes. That's all? Say something. How can he say you never taught him how to share feelings? So the child will talk to you, yes, no, and zero. How was the game? Good. Did your team won? Yes. Did you enjoy it? Yes. What? Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. Say something. Who scored? Who failed? Who was thrown out? Say something. He doesn't know how. He don't have the skill. So now, don't lose yourself. There is always a way to change. The main idea is, from now on, share your thoughts with your kids. And I do believe, from long experience, this will change your life with the kids dramatically. You're going to see a different child, much more responsible, much more willing to participate, and he will learn how to share also with his parents the thoughts that he have. And now we have a very healthy channel, extremely healthy. So many kids, chaval, they don't have it. Chaval. They don't know. Share with the kids. Let them participate in your thoughts. Tell them what you did today. Some out of nowhere, Today I met my friend from the high school. Why? We went to a restaurant and this. And then you say, I was on the edge of my chair because I knew I had to go home. I had to cook and this. And you're telling their child, how did you feel? You were tense. It was fun, but not so fun. So the child is, mommy sharing with me. And when he hear this, tomorrow he'll share with Ima. Chaimke, today I went to the dentist. Don't ask, I was shaking. You know that I hate dentists. I don't like them. So my stomach was turning upside down. I was so terrified. Who knows what they're gonna do to me. Yeah. But at the end, it was not that bad. It was a nice one. And he pulled my tooth out and he show you the child. Look. You see? This tooth, this one, you see this? This is, and the child, you don't have to come home, right? Sit down, eat. I have no patience today. I had a bad day. I just came back from the dentist. And you jumping over the kids. They will not care. Your daughter will come home and said, Chayale, don't ask what happened to me today. What happened? I was on the phone. I forgot that the soup is on the gas. And until I finish with the conversation on the phone, no more soup. I came to the pot, only pot left. I didn't know what to do. You kids coming soon and this and that. At the end, I did something, How do you think the child feels? Ima made the boo-boo, right? And she let the child participate in the boo-boo. So some people will tell me, okay, this is what that is natural. Maybe for you, yes. Good for you that you have such a family that they know how to share. How about people who came from families that didn't know how to share with the kids bichlal? So now it's time to learn. It's never too late. So starting tomorrow, right? No more orders. I had a long night, a very bad night. Mommy is exhausted. Please, I'm asking you all, brush your teeth and zero. A kid, after all, he is a Jew and he has a heart. He will do it.
Rabbi, I have a question.
Yes.
Sometimes, like, especially like during bedtime, I sort of feel like a sergeant general. Like I'm telling you, put on your pajamas, go brush your teeth, like what you're saying, a lot of orders. But it's not necessarily that, I feel like I have to become like that for them to actually do it. So how do I shift that into something more playful and like partnership?
Here we go. Good question. באמת good one. So you gathered the kids and said, kids, let me tell you something. I had a long day today. I went to the doctor today and he took blood and this and that. Then I went shopping and I came home, I cooked for you, everything else. Mommy is exhausted. Can you all guys go to sleep so I can rest a little bit? What do you think will be the reaction?
I think they would want to do it, but I can't do that every single night. But you think doing it a few times like that will lead to them just, having that empathy and doing it on their own the rest of the nights?
They will get the message. They will get a very nice message. באמת אימא, she's doing a lot. So you said it once, twice, maybe sometimes even 3 times, day after day, the kids will catch it. You see, they're starting to act. When we acting like a captain, they don't like it. They don't like it. They will resist you.
Or I was thinking also to say, let's all get ready for bed together. Let's all do this together.
This is not called participation. They should not feel now going to sleep is it's a war zone. This is how we can get Ima out of control. Because they don't know how you feel. Do they know how you feel?
Not necessarily, no.
No. So what do you want from them? So you're the captain. And kids don't like it. We have to learn how to make them, it's simple. באמת, it's simple. We like to order. Yes or no? I know parents. Okay, 7:30, everybody going to bed. I don't want to hear anything now. I don't want to hear you. Go to bed. And the kids feel, what? You think they're going to keep it quiet? They're not going to keep quiet. And they don't feel shy. They don't feel I belong here. That's the problem. Now, do you have a set time to speak to your kids every day? Let's say not every day. Let's say Friday night. And tell your kids, I'm so excited. I'm starting a new job. I hope I'll make it. I don't know the people. I don't know where I'm going to. When the child will come home, he will ask you right away, Ima, how was your day at work? It's a good one. Do you like your work? Why? Because you let them, you shared with the child. I am excited, but I have a fear also. It's my first day. And the child knows exactly what the first day means because there is a first day in school. But we don't tell the kids what we went through today. When we want to present them, do you know how difficult I work? My boss is crazy, and you, chutzpan, you don't appreciate it. How can he appreciate? He doesn't know what you're saying. Once a parent, she had a daughter that she did not telling her what's going on in the classroom. Ima asking, how many kids you have in the classroom? I don't know. Maybe 20, maybe 18. Okay. How's the teacher? Okay. The child, don't want Ima to participate. That's a child. Ima was very smart. She changed the channel. And she started to tell the child, instead of investigating the child, how's the classroom, how's the teacher, who is the teacher, what's the name of the teacher? Okay. She changed the tactic. Ima started to say about herself how she felt in school. We had a teacher, one was so mean, we hated her, but we had no choice. We had to with her. But my classmates were so good. And she's saying about herself, saying. After a few weeks, one day the child come home like a storm. She says, Ima, today I got hurt very badly in the classroom. Somebody, one of my friend told me something, I got so hurt. Okay. At least I know now she's starting to what? To share with Ima what happened in the classroom. When they don't share, especially when they're teenagers, why? Pitome you see a child crazy. What's the matter with you? Nothing. So why are you behaving like this? I feel like it. You have a problem? That's how a child will answer you. Because it doesn't, you didn't let him participate in your life. He won't let you to participate in his life. So now, what will happen to a parents that don't have the skill to share with the kids? They don't have it. Okay. And you don't know how to do it. So here's my advice to you. Take a pen and a paper and start writing down what you went through today from the morning until the kids came home. How did you wake up in the morning? Did you pray? Did you say Birkot HaShachar? Did you have a headache? Did you have a telephone call? The car didn't start. I went shopping. Write it down. When you're starting to write, this starting to work also. Write also that you went to the Siddur party in the yeshiva and you enjoyed it very much. Or if you have pain in your hand, write it down. I cannot lift up things because I have pain in my hand. I don't know what it is. So now we're going to have to change many habits that we have. Every day when the kids coming home, I'll tell you how was my day today. Kids, come. And then they're going to let you out. They let you participate in their life, how they feel. So now, if you're living in a house that everybody feels for the other one, is this going to bring unity to the house? Yes or no?
No.
Yes. And it lasts for many, many years. I could,
Yes.
witness.
Each one feel responsibility toward the other one.
Mhm.
The closeness between the kids is when Ima or Abba talking to them, telling them what they're going through at the workplace, in the supermarket, with the neighbors, whatever it is. And say, what do you think? What should we do? So we are all a unit. We're part of it. And that's will cause the child to be open-minded, will be open. You know how many times I hear a couple going on a date, and this boy telling me she's not opening up. I talk, and she's like a fish. Where is it coming from? Probably she coming from home that she was not part of the house, and she don't know how to participate, how to open up, and that's a problem. Some kids are באמת fun, you know. They'll tell you, he told me this, I got so hurt, you know, it was not nice. They let you feel how they feel. That's very good. Did you get this point?
Yes. Quite, I have a question if Rabbi doesn't mind.
I
What
don't
if,
know.
what if the child does come and opens up to you about how the day was, for example, in school, what the friends did in school, and you have pity on them, and you speak to them and you tell them, oh, yeah, I feel so bad for you. It's not fair. And the child gets emotional, and you're trying to explain to the child that you're on their side. What do you do in order to calm the child down? Because the child is so emotional, and it's still inside of her, and she's not able to take it out of her heart.
Okay. They can get emotional. That's okay, it's fine. But at least don't say, why are you crying? It's not that bad.
You don't say that. You just say to the child that you understand, and you speak to them. You're trying to explain.
Don't explain. Just
Okay,
say,
thank you.
I know how it feels. באמת is bad. And that's all. Don't give advices, because when you starting with advices, so if the child asks you, what shall I do? He says, what do you say? You know the friend. I don't know the friend. What is on your mind? But at least we're talking. If the child comes and says, she did to me, why did you keep quiet? You should answer back. Boo, 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 boo. That's it. The conversation is over. Unity, you can reach it, is not that out of reach. You just have to know that the child is not an object. He is a partner. He belongs in the family. He is part of the family. And we have to share with him or her what's going on. Ima taking the kids on the side, say, you know, Abba's job is not doing well. That's why Abba is so stressed out. Please, you know, the situation outside is not so simple now. Yes. And the kids now, they don't say, Abba is crazy. Why does he act the way that he acts? Ima already let them. She shared with them. We're having a problem. You think they're going to misbehave? No, they're not. They're not. They'll feel for Abba. I want you to think about it. It's a very important point. Extremely important. So now, tomorrow we're going to continue in part 3.
Thank you so much, Kvadarov.
We have to bring the unity back home. So everybody should care for everybody else. A brother should care for the brother. The sister should care for his sister. The brother should care for his sister. The sister care for the brother. They all have to be a unit. What a pleasant home to be like that. How pleasant is it to hear when a baby woke up and a child saying to Ima, please, sit down, you're tired enough. I'll take the baby, right? And I will feed him the bottle. If he needs to be changed, I'll change it. Please rest, Ima, please. Isn't it nice? Isn't it pleasant? How about if one brother having difficulty with his homework? Here comes the other brother. He's sitting next to him. He says, come, I will help you. Why are you so upset? Come, I'll help you. Nobody asked him to help, right? He came by himself. Is it pleasant to see it?
Yes, Kvadarov.
It's doable?
Yes.
Very good. It's doable. Good. Think about it. We'll continue tomorrow night, part 3. Part 3. And it's good to see you all again. And we will meet
you, Rabbi.
again.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi,
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
to you.
as
Thanks to
always.
you, actually, because I'm the only one that have to speak and you have to listen. Okay. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock
Good.
Good, great.
and at 9 o'clock, part 3.
Very good, Rabbi. Thank you.
Thank
1
you.
o'clock, the Sha'ar HaBitachon. How
Right.
to trust Hashem fully. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Have a good night, Rabbi.
You too,
Laila
guys. You too,
Good
Laila
night.
Thank you,
Tov, Laila
Rabbi.
Tov.
Laila
Thank you
Tov.
so
See you
much.
tomorrow.
Laila
Have a good
Tov.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye.